Step out of the sun, and you will be found because hit Broadway musical Dear Evan Hansen is traveling across the country on tour, and they're currently right here in the 417 live from the Hammons Hall stage. Joining me now is actress Hattie Ryan King, who stars as Zoe Murphy in the show. Good morning, Hattie. How are you?
Hi, good morning. I'm well. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Happy to be speaking with you. So, Dear Evan Hansen follows the life of Evan Hansen and how he kind of chooses to deal with a friend's death at school named Connor, on top of many standout kind of mental health themes. So, if people haven't seen the show, or dare I even say the movie, why do you think they need to come and see it on stage?
The thing I always tell people is that no matter where you come from, no matter how old you are, no matter where you find yourself in life, there is something for everyone in the show. There are family dynamics, there are parent child dynamics, there are friend dynamics, there's the classic old age tale of being in high school, which I think we can all relate to. So I really think that there's something in this show for everyone. And I think it's also a great thing to come see as a family.
Yeah. As I told you in the break, I saw this show last night, and I just think watching it, like you said, it doesn't matter who you are, you'll pull something from it, whether it's the family dynamics or just how you felt in high school or whatever that may be. But in this show, you play Zoe, who is Connor's sister, as well as someone who kind of becomes close with Evan in an unusual way. So what's it like for you taking her on every night for the show, and in maybe what ways do you kind of connect with the character?
Zoe is a character that actually feels very, very close to who I am deep
Okay.
down. I really do feel like I was pretty similar to Zoe in high school. She's a bit of a wallflower, marches a bit to the beat of her own drum. She kind of just does her own thing, and I think she's kind of cool, but like kind of doesn't really care about the things, and not to brag or anything, but but oftentimes we talk about how she's like one of the most honest characters in the show. She kind of like sees the things that it seems like other characters maybe like aren't seeing. But then she also has such a big heart and so much empathy, and I think that's part of why she does end up connecting with Evan so strongly, because I think she does feel such like empathy and genuine connection with him.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like that makes a lot of sense. Now, I know you said you feel similar to her, but is there anything you feel like you're learning from her that you kind of maybe want to carry into your personal daily life after being in the show?
Oh, absolutely. I love this question. I do think she cares so deeply for the people around her. And I think that's part of, she has a lot of anger that comes to the surface, but I think that anger comes from the care that she feels for her family, that she feels about this complicated relationship that she has with her brother, that she feels about the community at large. And I genuinely just love the way that she sees the people around her, and the way that she doesn't let anything that's happening change who she is deep down. She always brings herself to the surface.
Yeah, I love that. When we can take something away from the characters we're playing, I feel like we're doing our jobs right. So, one of the most profound moments to me in the show, and this might be like a minor spoiler alert, so sorry in advance, but is when Evan finally admits to his mom that he feels broken and alone, and his mom's kind of response and finding middle ground with him is this song that she sings called "So Big, So Small." So,
Mhm.
with that, how would you say that the show handles, the important yet sensitive subject of mental health? Because that was like a huge standout moment to me.
That moment, it's hard sometimes. I have to disassociate a bit backstage so that I'm not just like weeping,
Yeah.
because it's one of just like the most beautiful moments. And I love what she says right before she sings the song. And Brie K does an incredible job. But she says, "I already know you, and
Mhm.
I love you," and I could cry right now just thinking about it, because like just I think one of the biggest messages is allowing people to know us,
Mhm.
allowing people to see who we truly deeply are. And I think that is where connection comes from. And I think that's one of the biggest messages of the show is reach out, let yourself be seen, step into the sun, and the connection will follow. There will be people to catch you, to hold you, to reach back out to you. If we all just reach out, then we will all be seen and we will all be known, and we can take care of each other in that way.
Yeah. Well, and the simple yet complex idea that it may take time, but it can get better, right? So I'm
Mhm.
curious, one kind of impressive thing to me that I didn't really notice until the final bow was this cast is really pretty small in retrospect, but it feels big throughout the show. So I'm curious, what's it like kind of working with this cast?
Oh my goodness, this cast, I feel like everyone probably says this and it sounds really cheesy, but like truly from day one, it feels like we were all each other's soulmates. Like it really does feel like this cast was so perfectly plucked and perfectly picked so that we could all go on this journey together, support each other. Every single person on that stage, I trust with every single part of me and every single person that's even not on that stage, our crew, our offstage covers, our technical team, our directors. Like it really, I feel like we got really, really lucky with the team that was put together for this show because they're all just lovely, wonderful people. And I feel really grateful to work with them.
Yeah, yeah. As a viewer or an audience member last night, it was very clear that the chemistry is real there between this cast. Now, obviously I spoke about So Big, So Small, and there's a lot of standout songs from this show, but what's maybe your kind of favorite musical number that either you're part of or not a part of within this production?
My absolute favorite number is Sincerely Me, which is the song that Evan, Connor, and Jared sing. Part of the reason that I love it is because it's the one that happens right before I come on stage for the scene before Requiem.
Mhm.
And so I get to watch a lot of it, like depending on how early I get to my spot. And when I'm watching it, I just feel such unbridled joy because of the fact that I'm watching some of my best friends do what they are the best at. They're having so much fun. It's such a good song. It's like such warm, silly, fun, boyish vibes in the midst of this show that can be a little bit heavy. So that one every single night is a banger. I love it.
Yeah, yeah. My final question for you, and if you just answer this briefly, what's maybe the biggest hope or takeaway that you hope the audiences are getting out of this show?
Kind of what I mentioned before, I want everyone to feel empowered to allow themselves true selves to come to the forefront, allow yourself to be seen. And when you allow yourself to be seen, that is when you will truly feel like you belong.
Yeah, that's when you will feel like you belong. I love that. That is so beautifully said. Dear Evan Hansen, tonight and tomorrow over at Hammons Hall. Get your tickets at hammonshall.com. Hattie, thank you so much.
Thank you.